Just scan this QR code for the attendance. Okay, so two more operations are left. Let me finish quickly. Then I will perform one MATLAB coding part. Okay. So two more operations are there, multiplication, division. So you will finish that one, and I will show how to find the thresholding, how we perform the thresholding of the images. Okay. So one more interesting observation they are said. Okay. So what is the observation? I can see do the multiplication operation with the first clipping and then with the auto scaling and compare the result. Okay. So let us find what output we get. So I will perform. Let me perform. Let me select the image first. So I will start with the very first image, which is I have selected this one. Okay, now choose the operation multiplication. Now clipping. Now suppose dull operation, dull second image will be using the dull image. Now if I am performing run, yes, now you can see there is some noise are added to the input image. Now this is our input image and this is our output image. Now clearly in the output image we can see some noise are added. Now if I change it to brightness and run, yes, again some more noise are added to this one. If you change to gradient image, okay, secondary image is gradient and clipping option, okay, multiplication operator and filtering option is clipping, and if I run, okay, some changes, fine. So now what observation you have to make? Now first, now this is what we are performed with that of clipping. Now if I perform auto scaling, now this just uh, carefully see this image. Okay, this is the image that is obtained by the clipping operation. Okay, after performing the clipping operation, we are getting this particular image. So now if I perform auto scaling, okay, if I'm performing auto scaling, let us see what will happen. Yeah, you can clearly identify the difference here. So when we are performing the auto scaling, we are getting much better image. Okay. Now if I use the brightness and auto scaling, same. If I use gradient and auto scaling, it will see much have similar image, but some noises are added here. Fine. Now let me take an grayscale image. So suppose I take a grayscale image. Suppose this image we have taken. Okay. And we are performing a multiplication operator. Now first of all I will perform the clipping with the dull image. Okay. Clipping operation with dull image. Now let me see any changes. Yes, now you can see entire thing is white. Very interesting point is can be noted here. Okay, very interesting point can be noted here. So when we are using a dull image and performing multiplication and clipping operation, so what you are getting? You are getting entire thing is what? In white in color. Okay, entire thing is white in color. Fine. Now, if we perform clipping, now you can see the images, the entire thing is white in color. Now, if I perform auto scaling, okay, so we have chosen the same image. Let me take the same image again. Okay, I have taken the same image. Now multiplication operator, and what I am performing, I'm taking auto scaling and dull operation. Now if I run, now you can see there is a clear difference between clipping and auto scaling. So when we are performing the clipping operation, the entire thing is noisy. We cannot analyze anything. We can assume that this is completely a brighter image. Okay, because all this coordinate is taking as 255. But when we are performing a clipping of auto scaling operation, okay, when we are performing auto scaling, I can clearly identify the noisy in the images are decreased. Okay, the noise in the images are very much decreased. Okay, let me change. So I'll take this grayscale image. Now for the grayscale image, you can analyze, better analysis can be done. Okay, in black and white image, we are not getting any result, but in grayscale image, now if I take brighter image, okay, now clipping option दे रहे हैं, उसके साथ हम लोग क्या ले रहे हैं, secondary image क्या ले रहे हैं, brighter image ले रहे हैं. Now if I run this program, yes, now this is also a brighter in color. Okay, this image that will also we are getting brighter in color. Now if I take the gradient option and clipping, okay, and multiplication, and if you see, yes, this is also we are getting a brighter image. Now if I take brightness and auto scaling, now you can see clear difference. I can clearly analyze the difference. The difference you can clearly analyze. Either in gradient auto scaling, if you're taking clipping, that is completely white, and if you are taking auto scaling and performing, you can see that we can identify some of the objects that are present in the images. But in case of clipping, it is not visible. Fine, so it is quite interesting observation. Okay, like we have seen the observation in subtraction and division. Okay, similarly here, it is very interesting observation can be found here. Okay, so we have seen that. Okay, we have seen that uh, the what is the difference between how the clipping and auto scaling will add noise to the original output, or how the original output can be varied depending upon how we are using this clipping and auto scaling option. So you can try with different images. Okay, so you can try with different images. So I will try with other images and tell me the answers. So do you getting any observation with this image? Try all of you try this with this image. Whether you getting any other options or any other answer. So first of all, try with flipping, add the dull. Now find the result. Now this is completely white again because it is also a black and white image. Okay, sorry, this is also a grayscale image. Now I perform auto scaling, then run. I can see somehow we get the result. Now you can change the images. Let me change this image. Okay, let me take this. Image of car. Okay, this image of car. Now if I perform the clipping, dull, and run. Yeah, it is completely white. Now I perform auto scaling. Now you can see this is fine. So you can try. Okay, you can try rest of the uh, operation with different images. Okay, different images are there. You can try the operation. So let us find the last operator, which is called division operator. Okay, the last operator is your division operator. So let me select first of all the image. So select very first image. Okay, because this is a black and white image. Now I will choose the operator as your division operator. Now this is my first image operator. Okay, then the type of filtering. So go for the clipping option. So I will go for the clipping option. Okay, clipping method. Then if I use this dull image, secondary image as dull image. Okay, now let us see whether it is giving any difference. Yeah, So what observation you made? So when we are multiplying, what we are getting? So when we are multiplying, we are getting a white image. But when we are जब डिवीजन कर रहे क्या आ रहा है? ब्लैक इमेज आ रहा है. क्यों आ रहा है? क्योंकि जब डिवीजन का रेंज क्या था आपका 0 to infinity था वहाँ पर. ठीक है, जब आप डिवाइड कर रहे हो क्या हो रहा है? वो रेंज अगर देखोगे आप डिवीजन का तो रेंज where is the range? Of course, the theory part is if you take this theory part, range of division you take, the range of division is 0 to infinity. Okay, it is 0 to infinity. So when we are dividing with this brighter image, okay, so it is somehow equal to 0. Okay, what is happening here? So this is somehow all are equal to 0. So when I uh, dividing that one, it is more closest to the. Now let me take the change this image. Let me take a grayscale image. अब देखते हैं क्या चेंजेस आ रहे हैं नहीं आ रहे हैं. सेम क्लिपिंग ऑप्शन डिवीजन then dull image. Yeah, this is also same. No result. Okay, this is something that. Now let me take brighter one. Okay, we will take the secondary image, brighter image, then clipping, and then this is also black. So if I change secondary image as gradient, okay, if we change to gradient, then clipping, and then little bit changes in this corner. Okay, you can see some brightness is there. Okay, but rest of the thing is entirely black. So let me check if clipping auto scaling is working or not. Now division operator. I will choose auto scaling. Now dull image. Okay, we run this one. Yeah, for auto scaling we see now the image is visible. Okay, or because the noise in the image is very less. And if you take the brighter, okay, now auto clipping it is black. If you take the auto scaling, now it is completely visible. Image is visible. Now if you take the gradient, now if you're taking the clipping option, now it is slightly visible at here, but if you take the auto scaling option and perform, oh, we are getting same image. Okay, now we're performing auto scaling. Now we're performing division with the gradient. Okay. Okay, now you can see for the gradient and for the gradient image, the clipping and auto scaling are giving similar results. If I change some images, let me change the image and see. Now change the images.
में भी सेम ही आता है.
Change this one. Why it is coming clipping के साथ देखते हैं. Same type of image and for auto scaling. Okay, same time. If I change the brightness and clipping, we're getting black, and brightness with the auto scaling, we're getting the image. But if I'm changing to gradient, okay, if I'm changing to gradient, then performing either perform clipping or auto scaling, you are getting same result. Okay. So it is one quite interesting thing. Okay. But in case of multiplication, when we're performing the multiplication, let me check, we're getting white. Okay, fine. And if you're using auto scaling for this one, you're getting it. But in case of only with the division, only with division, when the secondary is gradient, okay, secondary option is gradient, whether you perform clipping or whether you perform auto scaling, we are getting the same image type. Okay, we are getting the same image type. So similarly, you can perform. Okay, you can select any of the images or any part also. Now you can let me select this part and suppose division. So let me take any difference we are getting. Clipping करते हैं, clipping option. Any difference? So black in color, all are black, fine. If I take brightness, all are black. If I take gradient, all are black. This position is showing something. Now if I take dull option, auto cleaning, it is visible. Bright auto cleaning, it is visible. Gradient auto cleaning. Now only part of this page is visible. Okay, let me take the black and white in this image. This part of image. So there are three grayscale images. This is what is happening here in this part? The fourth part in which three part consist of your grayscale image. Okay, this is your second part, your third part, and your fourth part is your grayscale image, and your first part is your black and white. So let us understand what is any changes is happening or not. So I will take division operation, so clipping, and I will choose the dull mode. Okay, or we can secondary image as dull. So let me run. Okay, entire thing is getting black. To bright mode, it is also black. If it is gradient, okay, so there's some problem with you. If I perform multiplication, let me check. Okay, entire thing is white. We are getting entire thing is white. This part is somehow representing. If I use the brightness, now this is also same. If I use gradient, this is also same. Now if you use auto scaling with this, now you get all the images, brightness, then also getting the all the images. Okay. But in case of division, we are getting only black, no? When we are performing division with clipping, it is black. If you perform auto scaling, we are getting the image fine. With brightness, if you are performing clipping, it is completely dark. If you are performing auto scaling, now you can getting the images. For the gradient option, both will be black. Okay, this is also black. This part is also black. Fine. So how it is happening? Happening is the this is a virtual lab. So in the background, the code for everything is written. Okay. So what is happening when you are clicking on addition? So they are written the code for addition. So whatever image you select, okay, that will be treated as an input. ठीक है, input image ले रहे हैं हम लोग. फिर addition जब click करें, that is the event. This is basically event. What is event here? We are making an event, either plus, subtraction, division, addition, multiplication. So that particular code is written in a background. Okay, so when we are clicking this one, okay, this is happening. The run button condenses, that code is executed, or that code is called. Okay, that's why we're getting the output result, and we can see this output. So this is basically interface. Now the virtual lab is providing you a interface where we can analyze some of the image processing experiments. Okay. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is something about image arithmetic. Arithmetic मतलब आपका लीनियर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन बोल सकते हैं, यहाँ पे लीनियर इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. ठीक है, जहाँ पर पॉइंट टू पॉइंट ऑपरेशन किया हम लोग, और बेसिकली इमेज अर्थमेटिक में हम लोग अर्थमेटिक ऑपरेटर्स को ऐड करने से क्या फर्क आता है. क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग, यहाँ पर हम लोग जो सेकेंडरी फंक्शन या सेकेंडरी इमेज ले रहे हैं, आइदर वो डल ले रहे हैं या ब्राइट या ग्रेडियंट ले रहे हैं. If you take different images, okay, like this image plus this image, if you add this one, now you will get some interesting result. Okay, you can try the MATLAB code for this one. Okay, you can try the MATLAB code and you find out some interesting result.
Sir,
हाँ बोलिए.
तो कोड ब्लॉक्स सॉफ्टवेयर है ना, उसमें मैटलैब दिया हुआ है, तो उसको यूज कैसे करेंगे?
कोड ब्लॉक में एक मिनट क्या बोलते
ये सर कोड ब्लॉक्स में ना बहुत सारा उसमें एप्लीकेशन दिया हुआ है, मतलब उसमें जावा बना सकते हैं, C++, मैटलैब का भी उसमें सॉफ्टवेयर दिया हुआ है, तो उसको मतलब यूज कैसे करेंगे?
MATLAB का
मतलब
सॉफ्टवेयर
यूट्यूब में.
नहीं काम करेगा.
यस सर.
काम कर रहा है क्योंकि
तो सर उसमें कुछ कुछ
MATLAB जो है बेसिकली आपका स्टैटिस्टिकल एनालाइज पर्पस के लिए यूज करते हैं, और जिसके अंदर काफी सारे प्री डिफाइंड टूल्स हैं. ठीक है, जैसे इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का टूल बॉक्स हो गया अलग से. जैसे हम लोग अगर बात करेंगे AI के लिए अलग से टूल हो गया. ठीक है, मशीन लर्निंग के लिए अलग सा उसका टूल है. फाइन. सिग्नल सिस्टम के लिए अलग सा प्री डिफाइंड टूल है. टूल है मतलब उसके काफी सारे प्री डिफाइंड फंक्शन है. जैसे हम लोग मैटलैब में आई एम रीड यूज करते थे ना, आई एम
यस
रीड
सर।
इसलिए था इमेज को रीड करने के लिए, ठीक है। तो वो
एक्चुअली प्रोजेक्ट बनाने का।
हाँ, मैं बात क्या बोल रहा हूँ, तो आई एम रीड जो है फंक्शन है जो मैटलैब का इमेज प्रोसेसिंग टूल बॉक्स में डिफाइन है, ठीक है, और वो मैटलैब स्पेसिफिक में डिफाइन है, और उसको आप अगर कोड ब्लॉक में यूज करोगे तो बहुत सारे फंक्शन आपको वहां पर सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा। आई थिंक मे भी कुछ कुछ सपोर्ट कर
यस।
सकेगा, लेकिन बहुत सारे फंक्शंस आपका वहां पर सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा। Right? तो इसलिए इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का अपने भी बेटर आपका है, either you follow this MATLAB is preferable, okay, or you can use Python. Python का भी काफी सारे we can say predefined library functions है which is supporting the image processing, okay. Python आप यूज
यस।
कर सकते हो, Python में आपका मेरी इमेज प्रोसेसिंग के MATLAB में कर रहे हो, जो भी आज हम लोग सीखा जैसे addition operator, now you can perform, you can write this programming in Python also. ठीक है, पाइथन में आप दो इमेज को इनपुट लेना, ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे शायद आई एम
यस
रीड फंक्शन होता है, नाउ यू कैन परफॉर्म द एडिशन ऑपरेटर देयर एंड यू कैन क्लिपिंग एंड यू कैन यूज पाइथन, पाइथन इज यूजेबल, तो पाइथन यूज कर सकते हो, या फिर ओपन सोर्स आप कोलैब यूज कर सकते हो। कोलैब आपका जो है गूगल का है जो पाइथन का
यस
फीचर को सपोर्ट करता है,
सर।
यू कैन यूज कोलैब, बट कोड ब्लॉक इज नॉट प्रिफरेबल, ओके। अगर कोड ब्लॉक यूज करोगे देन यू विल फेस वेरी प्रॉब्लम because most of the code will be not going to execute. Fine?
यस सर। सर जैसे अब पाइथन में अगर हम यूज करेंगे इमेज प्रोसेसिंग को, तो उसमें कुछ चेंज करना हो या फिर हम लोग डायरेक्ट यूज कर सकते हैं?
सम लैंग्वेज चेंज होगा, जैसे पाइथन का जो कोड वगैरह जैसे इंपोर्ट करने के लिए, ठीक है, या फिर बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर कॉन्सेप्ट सेम रहेगा, ओके, बेसिक जो कॉन्सेप्ट होगा वो सेम रहेगा, बट सम सिंटेक्स जो होगा आपका वो अलग हो सकता है, लेकिन मोस्टली आपका सेम रहेगा मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट। जैसे कोई अगर फीचर
यस
अगर
सर।
नहीं, जैसे इसमें पैकेज है ना, जैसे मैटलैब में इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का पैकेज ही है वो, लेकिन पाइथन में आपको पहले इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा, फर्स्ट यू हैव टू इंपोर्ट
अच्छा।
पैकेज, ओके, जब इंपोर्ट करोगे पैकेज को तभी आप वो फंक्शंस को यूज कर सकते हो, इट में भी यू हैव टू इंपोर्ट 3 or 4 पैकेजेस,
यस
राइट, इफ यू आर हैविंग द नॉलेज ऑफ पाइथन देन अगेन आप अगर कुछ ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन कर रहे हो या फिर कैलकुलेशन कर रहे हो, फिर इंपोर्ट लाइक पैंडा से इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा, आपका मैथ प्लॉट इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, तो दिस आर
यस
सम पैकेजेस आर अवेलेबल इन पाइथन, विद पाइथन, फाइन। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आपका
यस
इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का पैकेज भी होगा वहाँ पर जहाँ पर आप
यस सर।
इंपोर्ट कर सकते हो,
हम्म,
फाइन।
ठीक है सर। यस सर।
ओके, सो दिस इज विद द इमेज अर्थमेटिक ऑपरेशन, ठीक है, जो हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे आज क्लास में, आप दो पिछले 2-3 क्लास से इमेज एनहांसमेंट, बेसिकली दिस इज यूज इन ए स्टेज कॉल्ड इमेज प्री प्रोसेसिंग, ठीक है। यहाँ पर एक चीज याद रखना, सब्ट्रैक्शन नेगेटिव इमेज जो निकाले थे ना हम लोग, नेगेटिव इमेज कैसा है हम लोग का, सब्ट्रैक्ट किए थे ना, ओके, सो सब्ट्रैक्ट, yeah, so this is your negative image, okay, how negative image या फिर inverse image बोलते हैं, how we are getting, how कैसे यार हम लोग जब डिफरेंस कर रहे हैं मतलब, और दिस इज कम्प्लीटली व्हाइट इमेज मतलब 255 ऑलमोस्ट, इसका जो पिक्सल का वैल्यू 255 है, ठीक है, और इनवर्स इमेज या फिर नेगेटिव इमेज कैसे आता है हम लोग का, अगर हम लोग उस पर्टिकुलर इमेज को उसके मैक्सिमम वैल्यू से रिप्लेस करेंगे, ठीक है, अगर क्लास में याद होगा फॉर्मूला क्या था, पी ऑफ एफ एन इज इक्वल टू 255 माइनस एफ ऑफ एन, So what we will get? So if you perform this operation, because I know that this is my grayscale image, this is my maximum value of the grayscale image. So when I subtract with this one, so what exactly I will get? I will get the negative of this one. That means if you plot the graph will be something like that. Now 0 become 255 and 255 become 0. ठीक है, that means अगर आपका 175 है तो वो क्या बन जाएगा? It will be 255 minus 175, it will be 0, it will be 1, it will be plus 5 8, it will be 80. If it is 80, then it will become 175. Just ulta, negative image. Now you can see this is my negative image. So negative image basically useful in your most of the मेडिकल रिसर्च पर्पज। ठीक है, जितना भी आपका मेडिकल इमेज का हम लोग जैसे एक्सरा हो गया या फिर आपका सीटी स्कैन वगैरह हो गया, जैसे इमेज होता है ना, जो बेसिकली दे आर इन किस फॉर्मेट में रहते हैं? नेगेटिव इमेज में रहते हैं। ओके, क्लियर दिस पॉइंट? यस,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके। सो वन मोर थिंग वी हैव लर्न टुडे विच इज कॉल्ड थ्रेशोल्डिंग। ठीक है, क्या पढ़े थे क्लास में आज? थ्रेशोल्डिंग पढ़े थे ना? तो थ्रेशोल्डिंग इज बेसिकली यूज्ड फॉर सेगमेंटेशन। सेगमेंटेशन स्टेज है। ओके, दैट इज segmentation. Basically what we will do in segmentation, we will differentiate between the uh, background image and the object image. Now you can see here, if you see this image, okay, now I can say this particular pixels, if these pixels are or belong to the object. Okay, if I'm really interested to identify, now I can easily say these are the pixels which is belonging to the what object. So what thresholding will do? So thresholding will be ignore this images. तो यहाँ पर देखो बैकग्राउंड में जैसे आपका व्हाइट आ रहा है ना, जब हम थ्रेशोल्डिंग करेंगे the background will be completely black and this images will be white. So I can say this particular pixels or this neighboring pixels are belonging to the object. So whenever I perform an image processing, okay, so I will perform on this certain pixel. So how it is possible? For that I have to choose a threshold value. हम लोग क्या लेंगे? थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू लेंगे। A threshold value I have to choose any gray level intensity. Okay. Now choosing of deciding of threshold value is very important. थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू पे आपका डिपेंड करता है कौन सा आपका we can say what are the pixel that is belonging to the object and what are the pixel not belonging to the object. ठीक है, now suppose if I choose the pixel value 120. Okay, so what will happen here? So whatever pixel having value less than 120, okay, suppose pixel 1 is having 119, so it will be equivalent replaced with 0. If pixel 2 is having the value 100, this is also replaced with 0. So what I can say, जो भी intensity level इसका 120 से कम है, I will say that will belong to the background. And I will say what are the threshold value which is greater than 120, that is belonging to the object. Okay, so now you have to decide this value depend upon this picture. Okay, what are the picture value? Now you have to analyze and decide this threshold value. So let me show you MATLAB program for this one. How we can calculate, okay, how we can calculate or how we can perform this thresholding operation. फाइन, पढ़े थे ना हम लोग? तो हम लोग कैसे ये थ्रेशोल्डिंग बता सकते हैं? So let me open the MATLAB first. So it will take some time, just wait. Okay, so check. Okay, so let me show this one first. As we are already discussed this histogram, no histogram type. So let me show you this one. So आज पढ़े थे ना हम लोग histogram representation, histogram and histogram equalization. Okay, now this is the MATLAB code. Okay, this is the MATLAB code. How we are converting. Now this is my original image of cameraman. Okay, this is my original image of cameraman. Fine, and this is your after histogram equalization. कल हमने पढ़े थे ना आज क्लास में हाउ मैथमेटिकली पहले कैसे कन्वर्ट करते थे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू फाइंड द cumulative frequencies. Okay, then you have to normalize that one with respect to the maximum number of pixels multiplied with the maximum rate scale. Then we normalize. Now this graph, this particular graph is your histogram representation. Now you can see this is your histogram representation, and this is now how we are equalizing. Now you can see here, यहाँ पर हम clearly देख सकते हैं this particular thing is clustered. यहाँ पर जो देख सकते हैं 0 से लेकर आप शायद 0 से लेकर 10 से लेकर 40 तक काफी ज्यादा यहाँ पर क्या है पिक्सेल्स है. सिमिलरली यहाँ पर देखो आप क्लस्टर टाइप का फॉर्मिंग हो रहा है. सिमिलरली यहाँ पर एक क्लस्टर टाइप का फॉर्मिंग हो रहा है. सो फॉर ड्यू टू विच वी कैन नॉट एनालाइज क्लियरली. So what we will do? So what we will do now? We will perform a histogram equalization. So what we have done here, now I have performed the histogram equalization. Now what will happen here? So once we perform the histogram equalization, now this is equally distributed. Now you can see the entire range of this grayscale level are equally distributed. So clearly you can see how it is clearly distributed. Fine. Yes or no? We आज पढ़े थे ना क्लास में ये वाला. Yes. You have
Yes.
Yeah, this is how we have written the MATLAB code for that. So let me show you the code. Okay. So it will be clear to you. So now what problem is there? Now asking no whether sir I can use this code block for this one or not. Now what will happen here? So you can see this I'm reading an image of cameraman here. Okay. Now here what I have done, now I'm use a function called HISTQA. What is this represent? Now this function is basically representing the histogram of any given image. Now this function का जो definition है वो already आपका MATLAB toolbox में available है. अगर आप toolbox use करोगे तो आपको ये function का detail के बारे में लिखना पड़ेगा. I am not writing in detail about what I am doing. I am just using this function. ठीक है, histogram equalization. So what it is doing? Now I am creating one more image called B, which is performing an histogram equalization. Clear? Now then after that simply we have used to plot these graphs. Okay. Now first subsection we have plot the original image. Second subsection we have plot the second image. Then third your original histogram image. Then your fourth section, we have to plot your after histograph equalization. Okay, now this function is already defined. Okay, this function is already
Yes, sir.
defined. Okay, now you can see the MATLAB toolbox is available. Now you can see here. आपको check कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर काम के बाद click here, यहाँ click करोगे, then it will show you the different toolbox. Okay, you can identify the different toolbox. Here you can go. काफी सारे इनबिल्ट है सब कुछ आपका, ठीक है, लेकिन हम लोग को ये सब नहीं चाहिए. We are looking for what? MATLAB image processing. Okay, so there is image processing. Now in image processing, you will get every type of what are the different functions we are having. Every type of we are having. And there are two sections: image acquisition toolbox and image processing toolbox. Okay, so if you write here this HIST, the function था आपका, this function HIST2. I can write here help as HIS. So it will give entire information about this predefined function. Okay, now you can see it is giving entire information about this function. What is the number of arguments required, what does the function do, and where it is defined. Fine, this is the benefit. Okay, this is the benefit of using MATLAB. So you not required to call every or define every function. Okay, there are a lot of predefined functions available. Okay, just we have to use it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we will do in the next lab, so we will perform some what we have learned, no? Addition, how performing that addition, virtual measure. Now we will write a MATLAB code for that. For all of them, what we'll do, we will write a MATLAB code for it. I will show you how you can write a MATLAB code for different image enhancement techniques. फाइन, हमें अभी वर्चुअली में किया, हम देखे कि ये रिजल्ट आ रहा था एनालाइज के, लेकिन एक्चुअल कोड क्या है, कैसे करना है, हम उसको नेक्स्ट लैब में बताएंगे. ओके, एनी डाउट? सो इफ यू आर हैविंग एनी डाउट आई विल टेक, अदरवाइज द टाइम इज ऑलरेडी गोइंग टू less than 1 minute is there. If you are having any doubt, so let me know.
No, sir.
Okay then, so we will meet in next week again. So we will perform some of the coding part for the image enhancement. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.